Bruce, my friend, the locals say he lives in sin. Maybe we can make our home on the range. He lurks in fields when no one's around, sneaks in your house and burns it down. I don't wanna roam in these fields alone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thirsty Thursday podcast. Take two.
Hey, yo.
Hey, 83, number 83.
83.
Dude, we're almost to 100 now. It's creeping really quickly.
It's going to come quick.
And we
Be
still
upon
have
us before we know it.
zero fucking idea what we're going to do for number 100.
We're going to have a party.
Maybe recap some of the funniest fucking moments or do something crazy. I don't fucking know.
Maybe do that chicken wing challenge or the chicken nugget challenge.
Oh, yeah, fucking that I promised back in like
Episode
podcast
7.
2. I still owe you a wasabi spoon, too.
You do. Well, I wouldn't try to pile all that shit at once, Derek. You might be liable to throw up for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough to deal with there.
I feel like, though, I feel like he's going to
kill me.
I feel like he's going to have a way better time at the chicken nuggets than the wasabi, though.
The wasabi's like a slow burn.
It burns deep. It doesn't burn like your
Yeah,
mouth.
it's like a hot lava.
It's almost like fucking acid reflux or like, but hot.
It's really bad. It builds too.
Yeah.
It
starts
goes
out
away.
kinda-
It goes away pretty quickly, but it'll make your stomach kind of uneasy for a bit. That's all right, Derek. You know, a good clean out every once in a while is probably good for you.
Right.
I'm sure you'll breathe good afterwards. He's not very thrilled about that. I can tell
I'm
by-
not, man, because I've watched you do it numerous times. And
Done it twice, and
yeah.
it's not that bad though. It's not like getting a swift kick in the nuts or anything. I mean, it's not near as much as
Oh.
that.
Oh,
And no, I will never bet that with you, Derek. So don't go ahead and
yeah.
dismiss that from your ideas.
Yeah.
Don't
His brain churning.
don't take chances with the jewels.
So what's up, everybody? Well, I guess we should probably mention the song that played first, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That is the new Imperialism with their newest single, Kingdom. Recorded at Red Cat Recording over there with the redheaded wizard himself, Luke Wallace.
We keep seeing a lot coming out of that studio.
Oh yeah. That song in particular has guest vocals by Eric Brown, formerly of Cult of the Marsupial. So yeah, really good stuff. I dig all of their older stuff too. So go give them a like on Facebook and check out their newest single, Kingdom.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right. So it's number 83. That's Derek's what? That's a number associates with Derek, right?
Yeah, that's my birth year because I'm an old fuck.
I don't want to hear it.
Way back in the 80s.
Yeah.
You're back when mullets were not only acceptable, they were actually cool. Now it's just like if you have a mullet, you feel like you're trying too hard.
Hey, business up front, party in the rear.
I got a little bit of one starting, I think. I mean,
Uh,
I need to trim the top and the front though, and I'll be ready to go.
I started to, man. I was halfway there, and then God, I just couldn't fucking do it. I could not fucking do it.
My hair's getting really fucking long on the top.
I actually went and buzzed my hair. Right? Like I just had all that fucking hair, long ass mop on my head, so I went and buzzed it. But I started with the sides just to see what it'd look like.
Did it look good?
It looked fucking ridiculous.
Should have kept it for like a day or two.
No, there's no fucking way. There's no way. Like
You could have worn a beanie.
Or yeah.
at fucking gunpoint, you won't even get me fucking cutting my hair into a mullet, dude.
Dude, I bet it'd look really fucking good, dude. You'd have to, to me, I think if you were going to do it, though, you'd have to kind of trim your beard off and just leave your mustache, dude.
Or leave sideburns.
Yeah. Yeah. And some chops, dude.
There's strikes 2 and 3. That ain't happening. If you want a mullet, Pierce, you better keep growing your hair out.
He's growing the wrong side.
I am. The top grows way faster than the back and sides. So, but I think if I trimmed my top, it'd be right there, a little trainer mullet, dude. Fucking training wheels, dude.
Yeah.
So, what everybody do over this past week and weekend? I know everybody's kind of been busy doing their own thing, and
Whew, I got a little fucked up on Saturday. Started up. I'll put a little plug in here for we'll do our ad at the same time. But my parents came by. They went to Norton's.
Ooh.
Picked up a few of the new brewskis there, and I ended up getting fucking kind of drunk off of about 3 beers from there.
Oh man, it's not hard.
No, because one was between the turntables.
Oh fuck, I haven't.
Oh, that one looked good. Yeah,
that one was good. They were all good. Then that Tower of Power.
Oh yeah, that one I was talking about.
And then the Franco, but I think I've had that one before.
Yeah, they've had that one.
But I guess I had more than 3 beer. I don't know.
Start losing count after a couple of
me and the old man. Yeah, me and the old man were. It was supposed to be like sharing with my mom, and then she just kind of trailed off and quit drinking beer, and then we finished them off. But
that's kind of what happened on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So, and then I ended up just going out and finding some shit to do afterwards. They fucking left me at like fucking 8 o'clock. They got tired, went home.
They got you all lit up, and then I'm like, see ya. And you're all like, well, fuck.
they were hanging out all day, and then drinking all day, and then got here, finished it off, left. So I didn't have anything to do. So I went and found some shit to do. Got drunk. Ended up extremely hungover the next day. But actually ended up with a song out of that. So.
I did hear it. And I feel like Derek was mad at me, my first comment that I made on it. But I thought it was just I thought what he was doing was just a hair too slow. Like it needed to be a little like, but then
it's
he played it again.
It's a fucking song about being lonely and getting drunk on whiskey. What do you want, fucking?
Well, a little faster, not like
hip hop beat behind that shit or what?
Well, after he came back with the fast version, I was like, no, it needs to be for sure slow. But I think just a little faster than he did it, just a little bit, you know. But I loved the fucking lyrics. You
gotta really send that over, man. I want to hear it.
Right on. Yeah,
I don't even think we have it, do we? Well, it's a video.
No, I think
we can forward the video to him, I think, though.
Yeah, do that.
But yeah, the lyrics are great.
No, that was way back. I don't even know when I fucking wrote that shit.
A couple years in the making, I'm sure.
Probably. I'd have to go back. Well, because I was all fucked up and went and started going through my my fucking list of shit I've wrote. Just happened to find that one, and Gus ran with it. So yeah,
it's kind of interesting listening to the beginning because he was like, we're playing it on capo 2 in the key of D, but I'm playing C. I'm like, I had to wrap my head around that for a second. I was like, okay. But yeah, he's got a little makeshift studio going, playing in at his house, it sounds like, and it should probably increase the amount of songs we're able to put together and pass back and forth. And
I agree,
which is good.
So, even though I ended up wasted, the night was not wasted. Yeah, ended up somewhat productive.
Friday we played, and I thought we sounded pretty good. I don't know what you think, but we had Dan Kitchens came in and played with us on Friday.
Yeah, dude, it's a different sound for sure.
Once again, still the same old jukebox, but it's
Well, I think the more you guys play together, you know, the more cohesive and more tight you're going to get. I mean,
well, we are now in search of another lead player.
Oh no!
Yeah, we can talk about that later. But anyway, Dan Kitchens came and sat in with us, and
he's only played like 3 songs with us ever.
Yeah, it was a pretty good time.
So is that something he's talking about doing permanently with you guys, or?
Hey, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think I would like it to happen. because he fits right in there, dude. I mean, just meshed pretty well.
Yeah, right away.
Stylistically, or
yeah.
Yeah.
But really, just in general, like he was just able to come in there without, ever really practicing with us or anything, and hold his own, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
So what did you do this weekend, Timmy?
Man, I just did some work around the house, and then, we got baseball season kicking in. So, my youngest is, taking lessons from old Tyler Ybarra down there at Dapper Duke's Barbershop in Wellington. Thought I'd give him a shout out.
Little shout out.
It's a good guy to learn. It's a good guy to get some baseball pointers from for sure.
Yeah, I'd say so. And then we had practice Sunday, and man, just kind of
This is nice.
That was a good weekend. What's that?
Beautiful out the whole weekend.
Yeah, it was. And then today happened, and it got cold again. Yesterday, I mean, as we record this, yesterday to us was Monday, and Monday was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't bad, and then it's about to get cold again.
Saw some snow coming in again.
But
Kansas and its weather.
That's gonna fuck off soon, and it's gonna start warming up, I think.
Yeah, we got about a month of struggling left, and then we'll be
back and forth.
We'll be getting into April, right? I mean,
or March.
Well, I'm saying we get through March, and then we're pretty close to being done with it.
Then it's my favorite time of year, fucking Nader season. Fucking Naders.
Oh no, I used to think that till fucking was it last spring?
What about you guys?
Fucking about got sucked up in the fucking sky. I did not like that.
Yeah, I'm not
driving down the road, and I look down and I see like fucking funnel clouds and shit. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, as a former West Coast kid, I do not like the Naders.
It's better than an earthquake, though.
Fucking
no
tsunami or something.
Well, I would agree with that, but earthquake never really bothered.
The fuck are we gonna get hit by a tsunami though?
Well, we're not because we're
landlocked.
Yeah,
we're in the middle of the map.
Yeah, but like
it's possible.
You would think like being from Kansas, we would like tornadoes wouldn't bug me, but I guess it's just we're used to seeing them fucking
way off
everywhere else. And then that one time last year, man, it was fucking a little closer than I wanted it to be, but
right.
I just like the crazy weather, and it starts to warm up, and you can go outside and do shit again, and be a little more active, outdoors and running around, and that's what I like. A little, campfire, bonfire type of deal, and
yeah, it is nice. That whole spring and fall are probably my favorite time of year around here.
That and it's light until
exactly
9:00, 9:30. It's not fucking dark at 6:00.
Right. It's depressing when you go to work and it's dark, and you come home and it's dark, and
yeah.
But shit, it's like you get off work and then you go to run to the store, run some errands. By the time you fucking start walking in the door, it's like getting dark. You got no time to do anything outside. It's like,
mm-hmm.
But now we're about out of that. We're about powered through it. It hadn't been too bad of a winter, really, man. Had a little bit of snow.
No.
Hadn't been too god awfully cold. There's been a couple of days, but
yeah, we've been pretty lucky so far.
I haven't had to do as much de-icing as I usually have to do at work.
It's been a pretty decent winter. There's no.
I've only had to scrape my windshield several times.
I'm lucky. I got a carport.
Oh yeah. Well, I let the old lady use the garage. Because I'm a gentleman.
Good idea.
But if I don't, I'll go scrape, her windows for her. But I just don't recall more than a handful of times that I've had to scrape my windows this year. So kind of just tells you it's been warmer.
Right.
I don't think I've had to either, but a couple times, 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
So yeah, man, there's not a whole lot of sports news going on. kind of. You guys watch the XFL?
Wichita State basketball.
Oh, yeah.
I have yet to see a game of XFL.
Oh, you haven't?
I don't know when it's on, or I guess I just haven't done any research into it. Really, I'd watch it, but
it's Saturday and Sundays.
Okay.
I've watched a little bit of it. It's actually pretty good.
I've heard decent things about it.
Yeah, it's good football. It's got some. The kickoff rule is really cool. What they do is they have both of the lines line up within, I think it's 5 or 10 yards of each other. So the kicker kicks the ball, and the blockers and the defenders just stand there until the ball's caught. So the only way the defender or the blockers know that it's caught is the defenders start to move. So as soon as the ball's caught, everybody kind of crashes together. So there's not like a high speed collision. It's just 5-10 yards. Like I want to say 5 yards. It's really they're right on each other.
Are the fields the same size as normal?
Yeah, everything's the same.
Yeah, I heard there was like you could do 2 forward passes behind the line of scrimmage.
Right. So it's got to be within like I want to say 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. You can go 5 yards past the line of scrimmage and then receive a pass and then throw another pass.
Oh,
okay, I got you.
So, yeah.
Ultimate Frisbee going on out there or something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some good talent, There's some former NFL guys that
I know they don't get paid a whole lot, but that's even more entertaining because they're really fucking working for it,
Of course, the quarterbacks are going to get paid more than everybody else, but I think it tops out. It's like $50,000 to $500,000 is what I heard.
Huh.
So yeah, like the quarterbacks are probably getting the $500,000.
Kicker probably gets like $20 an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
No shit, he's paid hourly.
Maybe I should try. I don't know. I haven't kicked in a long time.
Dude, that'd be great.
You're old now, dude.
Yeah, but look at fucking all the kickers in the NFL. They're like 45, dude, and still doing it.
Yeah. I don't think there's an age limit on kicking.
Not really. I mean, as long as your leg's healthy.
As long as you still got the boot.
It's not like you get hit that often, really. I mean,
but when you do,
right.
It's in the wrong spot.
You get lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fucking knees broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So I saw they reinstated Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's kind of a weird deal.
Yeah.
All around, it's kind of a weird deal.
Yes, it is. I don't know what to think about it.
Fuck him.
I think what they can all take from this, though, is that they need to better write out the rules and punishments for certain actions, period. Because they kind of just like, oh, well, this is what you get, or this is what you get. You know what I mean? Like for different.
But that the NFL had audio on that whole.
There has to be like a quarterback, or there's players that are mic'd up as well.
Right. I'd be surprised if they didn't, dude. They got everybody mic'd up all the fucking time.
But they're saying we don't have any audio evidence.
Somehow his helmet got swapped out.
Either way.
Like what?
No, bullshit.
That's what they were saying.
He had communications going on. Yeah, they would have heard that. I mean,
kind of interesting. They're not really. They're trying to kind of bury that, accusation.
I know, but him bringing it back up, it's not good.
But I did give him credit that he kind of just let it go and he just wants to move on and continue his job.
He seems like a smart kid.
Yeah, he doesn't seem dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just
But I could see somebody losing their cool over that sort of thing,
Well, yeah. Understandable if that's what was said. I mean, but not understandable. You can't really attack.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, dude.
Yeah.
That's outside of the scope of the game, and it's at the end of the game, Like,
I just can't imagine, a guy that, played football his whole life, in locker rooms, from from little league football up to junior high to high school to, going to Oklahoma State and, being I think he was a 4-year starter, and then going, to the NFL. I just can't imagine him saying that,
Yeah, it's a pretty harsh word to come back from, dude.
Well,
I think your line would, like, your whole offensive line would be like, dude, fuck you. I'm not blocking for
and the guy that was, the center, Marquise Pouncey, was right there.
Yeah, he would have had to.
You think he would have said, "Hey, dude, you can't say that,"
unless it was like right when he hit him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't there when he hit him. You know what I mean? They were kind of alone.
No, they were all scrummed up. It was the three of them the whole time.
Yeah,
he would have heard it, and he ain't gonna let that kind of shit slide. Even for a teammate, you're not gonna protect a teammate. You're like, dude, no, not right.
Kick his ass.
Yeah, go ahead. Here, I'll get out of your way.
Yeah, that just seems kind of fishy. Like,
Well, and the whole other thing is, it didn't come out till later. If that's what was said, he would have been coming off that field going, "Hey, this guy called me this."
Yeah,
I mean, that's why I did it. Are you kidding me? I mean, not that it's defensible, but still, right. He would have said something coming off the field, like, "Hey, hey, over there, N-word,"
Yeah.
So you guys,
just a shame all around.
Yeah, it is.
You guys happen to watch the Daytona 500?
I don't
know, but I caught a glimpse of the old wild shit that happened at the end.
Was there a crash?
Wreck?
Oh yeah, big one.
Oh, dude, shit, dude, go look it up, man. You got a way to look it up right now?
I don't get into that stuff, man.
Oh, that fucking.
That's fine. The wreck is fucking maybe the best wreck I've ever.
Well, I mean, that's why you watch it, right? Isn't that what?
It was like the fucking final lap of I think it was like the final turn too, of the Daytona 500, and the dude got spun out, hit the wall, flipped up in the air, landed on his roof.
Oh my god, they're just going so fast.
Dude, that fucking other car fucking hit him at like 195, dude, in the passenger door.
Is he all right?
Yeah, I guess he's up and talking. I just read that shit, but dude, that was.
I'm surprised, man, because that wreck looked brutal. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it.
Well, dude, on the like whenever Dale Earnhardt died, I don't know if you guys remember that or watched any of that, watched any NASCAR back then, but I remember like after he died, dude, they strapped him into the seat, like you're fucking connected to the seat, so you can't really move, like your head and shit.
Yeah, I've seen that. They lock them down.
I would imagine. I mean, that was 19 years ago, I think, 20 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, but I'm sure think of that.
Since then, they've fucking made safety even more of a priority. But
just think of being locked into place and being hit with that much force, and then there's no give.
There's no give
because you're rigid. You're locked into that roll cage. You're locked into that safety cage. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure it's more complex than that, but
it was brutal, man. It was brutal, and he was in the lead too.
Yeah, he was winning the race and fucking coming around, and dude,
guy fucking the pit maneuvered him basically.
He did, yeah. So I was gonna say the Pittman maneuver.
Pretty much. He went right into the wall. Boom, started rolling.
Damn.
Landed on his
fucking
hood, or landed on his roof, and
hey, you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
That shit was wild, dude. I was like, oh my god.
Damn, I'll have to check it out.
It's pretty wild.
I'm glad to hear he's okay.
Yep. Well, it looks like we're gonna take a short break here. Let everybody listen to some music.
Yeah.
What are we gonna play, guys? We have a couple options here.
What did we decide we were gonna do? We were gonna go with.
I think we.
Sam Unruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some. Is this some new stuff?
It is. I think. Was it 2 weeks old? I think.
Yeah.
Man, this dude, you got to get out and catch him, man, because he's got some really, really good stuff, and I think stuff even better than this song. So
we saw him at. Did we see him at 3B's, Derek?
Mm-hmm. I've seen him a couple places, I believe. Check him out on Facebook. He I know he used to play a lot on there, and dude, he's super good. I mean, super traditional country, I think, and
pretty cool fellow too.
Yeah, he's a nice enough guy. Like I said, I'll go catch a show or listen to the rest of his stuff because it's like I say, it might be better than this single. So, not to take anything away from this one. Very, very well put together song and all around good dude. So,
all right, we're gonna let you listen to "Set Me Free" by Sam Unruh, and we will be back on the other side.
The wind is blowing. They say by the weekend that it'll be snowing. I guess I'm just tired of the cold. That this life is offered, but I shouldn't complain. There's so many things that I should be thankful for. And I've been hoping, praying, thinking and saying that I wish things just would change. But I know it's me that needs to change. Life's not easy, and it will never be. And the only hope is waiting there for me, waiting there for me to set me free. God will set me free. Times get lonely, but it's times like these I need to see that there's a hand held out for me. And it's a strong hand, a hand that understands my every need, every blood drop that I bleed. And I've been hoping, praying, thinking and saying that I wish things just would change. But I know it's me that needs to change. Life's not easy, and it will never be. And the only hope is waiting there for me, waiting there for me to set me free. God will set me free. Don't waste knowledge, don't waste time on the things you cannot change. But trust the good Lord, He's got a plan to turn your weakness into strength. And I've been hoping, praying, thinking and saying that I wish things just would change. But I know it's me that needs to change. Life's not easy, it will never be. And the only hope is waiting there for me, waiting there for me to set me free. God will set me free. God will set me free.
All right, that was Sam Unruh with "Set Me Free." Great new track by that guy. Go awesome. Catch him if you're ever out and about. Go find him on Facebook and check out when he plays next, and you will not be disappointed. That track was brought to you by Norton's Brewing Company, located at 125 North St. Francis, downtown Wichita. Go like them on Facebook and see what they're up to. Always coming out with new beers, delicious ones. Derek got a sample one recently. I got a sample one. Derek got to sample several.
Three of them.
One does not sample usual. One beer.
as usual, I didn't have just one Norton's beer.
You can't.
Go check them out on Mondays. They have their fried chicken special.
Oh, fried okra.
Mashed potatoes and fried okra. Get you a delicious beverage and enjoy, the full menu that Norton's has, but definitely Mondays, fried chicken. Sundays, they've been having the chicken and noodles and mashed potatoes and bread. And I caught that a week or two ago, and that was fantastic.
Do they do the cinnamon rolls every day?
I don't know.
I think they do them on Wednesdays, I think.
Yeah.
I was just scrolling down Facebook and I seen that and I started making this funny noise, like heavy panting.
It's like a Frito chili pie type of deal, if I remember it right.
So
the cinnamon roll.
Tim,
really?
you're from California, right?
Yeah.
Is like chili and cinnamon rolls a thing out there in California? Or is that just a fucking Kansas thing?
Man, I don't remember that. You know, I grew up in San Diego, and the big thing there was fish tacos.
Yeah,
It was
All right.
huge.
love me some fish tacos.
Oh man, but yeah, I don't remember that.
I seen that. I knew there had to be some chili or something involved with the with those cinnamon rolls because
They used to serve that at school.
Well, isn't
school
Dan
lunch,
from
dude.
Michigan? Dan's from Michigan, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anytime I have chili, I gotta have either gotta throw some cornbread with it or some cinnamon rolls if I'm thinking about it. So,
Fantastic.
but yeah, I think that goes back into the school thing, dude. We'd have
Yeah, they used to serve it at school for school lunch, man. That was some of the best lunches.
fucking
Frito chips,
cinnamon roll, fucking chili,
Huh.
pickle
chili
stick.
and cheese, and Frito
Maybe
chips.
that's what it's all about.
I don't
milk.
know.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll have to ask him. Did you guys get a chance to visit with him at all when you went to Norton's here recently?
He wasn't there when I went because I went on a Sunday. It's probably I'm going to imagine that's like his day that he kind of hangs out with his family, probably.
Mhm.
But I just happened to go on a Sunday, so
Yeah, super personable guy. Really, really cool place. I mean, the whole atmosphere there is just music centered. You know, I mean, he's got a mural of Beastie Boys on the wall. Just a really cool place.
and local bands, attention. They are booking local bands heavy this year, so hit them up. I actually have the card right here in my pocket, as a matter of fact.
Throw him that info.
Have we got a hold of him yet?
I have not. I actually talked. I was
How are
sitting
you
there.
going to tell these fine folks what to do, and you haven't even done it yet?
Well, I was talking to the guy. He knows about us because he was bartending.
Who doesn't?
Jeff Hands is his name. He does the booking and sound, and you can hit him up at. Oh my God, this is hard
It's
to
his
say.
name backwards.
Yeah.
Hands Jeff backwards. So FFEJSNAH@gmail.com.
Yep. How clever.
Or you can give him a call at 316-425-9009.
Yep.
So bands,
So-
hit him up.
Did you guys see the post that Glenn shared from American Idol?
I did see something about that. I don't think it was the one Glenn shared, but I guarantee it's the same person.
Right. So there is a fellow that he's living in Wichita, Kansas. I guess he goes by Dibesh, Dibesh. And now where is he from? I want to say Bhutan.
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu.
Yep.
His family immigrated here, and he currently lives in Wichita, Kansas. And Glenn had posted his video, which he just killed. I mean, wow, what a voice! If you guys haven't heard it, go check it out. It's on one of the most recent American Idol videos that's up on YouTube. But this guy's a solo artist and did some Creedence Clearwater Revival, and I can't remember the other song that he did, but wow.
Arthur Gunn is what he goes
Arthur
by.
Gunn, that's what he goes by, yeah.
G-U-N. It's kind of his like American name, you know?
Yeah, because his name's Debesh.
Yeah.
But Glenn had posted that video, and somebody had commented on it that he plays some of the open mics here in town.
Uh-huh.
So really cool. You know, you guys could get out and catch this guy. I mean, he's obvious. From all the comments that I saw, they're like, oh, just give it to him. He's already the best voice there. You know, we really think this dude's going to take off. And it's something that you can catch on any, weekday night in any of these fine venues in Wichita. That's what's going on in our scene, is stuff like that where they're going to American Idol and they're blowing these people away. That's the type of scene
and that's normal for around here. Like, you can
is.
go out and listen to music, and I think we've just been kind of entrenched in it long enough now that we go out, it's great, but we don't think like, I don't think we truly grasp how really good the music scene is here now. I understand that it's really, really good, and you know, we get submissions from all over, and not that I'm being biased, but a lot of the times the Wichita bands, you know, kind of blow them out of the water, the artists. But I think we're just conditioned to it now that it's like, well, it doesn't surprise me that, you know, somebody from Wichita's on there and doing very well.
You know, I could probably pick 30, 40, 50 singers that could go on that show.
The singer from NG&K.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, remember, you know, we got Michaela's on there too,
and she's going to be on there soon.
Oh yeah, from Wellington, Michaela Brownlee.
I mean, we've had the privilege of her opening up for us as well, and
she's what, 17?
Oh man, yes.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think
at least 16.
I think she's the same age as my son.
And then we had Enjoy Fountain not too long ago. You know,
right? You know, there's just three of. I mean, you got immense amount of talent that's around.
You got Rudy Love Jr. and I mean, you have some like all around genres too. Like you got. How
about Buana? Buana can go do it.
Yeah. You got the hip hop scene starting to blow up now, from what I'm seeing. You know,
thanks to Southside Beezy over there at WK Street Radio for what he does. Speaking of the hip hop scene,
there's just like, I feel like Wichita's now firing on all cylinders.
Right. And it's time that the national people start seeing this.
You know? I think it's just a matter of time, especially when you got guys, you know, or people going to American Idol and America's Got Talent and
Voice and
Voice. That's what I meant. Yeah. And
people are going to
really showing out.
People keep coming in from Wichita, Kansas. You know what I mean? Luke Bryan was like about to book Arthur Gunn for his Detroit show in 2 weeks. He asked him. He was like, "You want to open up for me in Detroit in 2 weeks?" That's what he told him. Like, Luke Bryan, you need to come out around here and be a fly on the wall for a weekend. You'll be blown away.
The dude's voice is ridiculous. I mean, and it's not a surprise. I mean, there's so many great musicians around here, so many great vocalists around here. And, you know, that's a lot of what makes a song great. You know, if you've got a great band and then you got some, you know, singer that's subpar, really, you know, takes away from that. But that's not what we got going on around here. It's all just high quality professional singers and professional musicians. You know, it's just really impressive. You know, and me growing up in San Diego and being in that scene, it was just so much more, or not being in the scene, but, you know, going out and listening to music in the scene. It was so much more saturated. There was so much more crap. You know, you go to a show here, it's like there's already a predetermined level that you have to be at to play.
To even go, to even
right.
Go. And I feel like the people who are kind of on the fence, like, I feel like they don't even put themselves out there until they feel like they're ready.
No, because they don't want to get shown up or
they don't. They understand that once you step out, you make an immediate impression, whether that's good or bad.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot of bands like kind of sit back, and then, you know, they'll go record 2 or 3 tracks at least before you ever even hear about them.
Yeah. And I think that's a good idea. I think that's a great learning tool as a musician, is to hear hear yourself and to build off of, you know, what you've created. And you know, of course, a song's going to evolve when you record it, and then you go play it live, and you're like, oh, we're going to switch this up. Maybe I'll, you know, play this part a little bit differently, or I'll sing this a little bit, you know, more grungier, or you know, a little bit more soulful, or whatever, you know.
Well, you know, and these guys and gals being on these national shows, I think that's going to wake up Wichita a little bit too. I mean, the people,
damn,
like, holy shit, that's in our town. Like, where are these fucking people at? You know, and maybe maybe
it's all over the
gonna,
place.
maybe that's going to attract a few more people from Wichita and the surrounding areas. I mean,
They're like, wow, that's happening,
not
like
yeah,
downtown.
I can pay $5 and go watch that? Really?
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to tell you.
because yeah, I think that's lacking sometimes. I think people fucking forget that around here there's superb talent and there's a lot of good stuff going on around here. You just need some support, and I think people forget that. And I mean, the fan base is also like a family, though. It really is. I mean, the ones that are loyal to it are very fucking loyal. Like, it's, I mean, you see the same people at the same shows, and they're into it. But I think we need more of that. I think we need more people, and I think stuff like this, you know, American Idol and The Voice, and that's going to bring attention just from within Wichita, you know.
And I hope so. I hope it does wake up the local, you know, the
just
people
your everyday Wichitan who might not ever go to a show.
Maybe they got disconnected at some point, you know, from going out and doing that, and they need that boost to, hey, it's even better than you remember, you know.
You know, Old Town's not always been the best.
No, it has
best
not.
place to go, and I'm sure that deters a few people, more than a few people. But it's probably still not the greatest every time. But you know, we've anytime I go down there, I never really have a problem. It's not been as bad as it has been in previous years.
Back in the day, I used to have problems.
Oh yeah, it had a lot of problems, and it still does. It still does. You're still going to see some shit.
No, it was my own damn
but
fault.
You're not. I don't think you're going to get fucked up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think what you're seeing though is like there's venues that are not core Old Town bars.
And I was getting ready to say that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't have to go to Old Town to go watch music. Like, you can be comfortable. You can find somewhere that works for you as a person wanting to go listen to music. You have a lot of options, you know, that don't necessarily involve Old Town. So now there's some of the really good venues like Barleycorns that's down there. I wouldn't even necessarily consider it Old Town because it's kind of on the other side of the tracks.
Or Shamrock. That's, you know, right on the edge of
it's downtown, but it's not like core Old Town, you know. And I just want people to understand that it's not. You can find great music plenty of places. You just have to be aware of it. So,
well, I hope that does, like, you know, Derek was saying, bring some light to, you know, the talent that's here. And you know, Arthur Gunn, we'd never heard of him.
No, never heard of him. Never seen him.
We're pretty entrenched in this scene. I mean, I'd like to think that we are. And for us not to even know about that guy, I mean, that just speaks volumes, you know,
like,
about
how deep is this scene?
Right.
You know,
it's way deeper than we even, you know, we even fathom. It's just big.
Yeah. I mean, for 2 years, we've done nothing but just research the music scene, you know?
Yeah.
And like any band that we see or any sort of talent we see, it doesn't have to be a band. It's just any talent. It's like, hey, we reach out to them, you know, like, send us your stuff. Let's talk. Let's do this. Let's do that. Never once have we heard of this guy.
Yeah. It's
kind of incredible.
I think we've said it on here before too. It's like, man, there's superstars out there that we don't even know of, bands that haven't even been formed yet. You know, talent out there that's just sitting around. And I mean, this is a prime example.
Lots of people in their garages and basements playing, trying to build up the confidence to go out there and kind of give up the notion that maybe they're not good enough, you know, taking that leap and finally getting out there. And
yeah, well, that's like with that Stubborn as Crows band. Still, I'm kind of waiting on some more stuff from them, but shit, all I could find out of them was like Backyard Party that they played, you know. But you listen to their recording, fucking super good. Like I
want them in my backyard.
The whole reason I was looking is because I was like, are these guys from Wichita? Like it sounded like the quality was that fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I got to double check and make sure these guys are really from around here. And sure as shit. I mean, and I think that's all over. I think we've talked to numerous people that, hey, where do you record at? In my basement, in the garage. Harrison Steele, you know.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He could totally go do that.
Yeah, I mean, we got that guy as a just a hidden gem, dude. I mean,
for sure,
we get to keep him and Pats around here, you know. Like,
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
those guys are fucking fantastic, and I wish they'd branch out and go do something, but you know,
yeah,
we'll enjoy them while we got them, huh?
Yeah.
You're darn right.
Every artist controls their own destiny, you know. So
Cynthia Rausch, that voice is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just I could go on and on.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I was gonna say. You could just go on and on and on about all the great vocalists around here. You know, I mentioned Juana. Wow. Have you guys ever heard her sing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll blow your doors.
Well, and I noticed she just moved back. I think she's based out of Wichita now. So,
where was she at before?
I want to say like Topeka
or maybe Topeka, yeah,
mm-hmm.
somewhere up north. But so hopefully that's a sign of what the scene is looking like, you know.
Right.
She'd rather be here than up there, but man, yeah, there's so much talent going around here, dude, and it's just bound to blow up. And
we talk about it all the time, but at some point we're going to be right. I mean, it is going to.
Oh, we are right. We're just at some point it's going to be proven that we're right. You know?
We knew what we were talking about.
I mean, we've got the privilege to sit down and see all this. You know, a lot of artists like Dusty Grant. We watched him build his, you know,
artist working musician in Wichita.
Yeah. NG&K, man, we got to sit down, and we will be sitting down again with them. Speaking of, they got a new album. They got a new album coming out, and we got to hear what you guys didn't.
We are truly privileged.
We are
that we got to hear their album before all you great listeners out there, and I'm going to tell you what, you are in for a treat.
But you know, we sit down with them.
We were
a year and a half ago.
Their first interview, you know, and
a year and a half ago, probably.
Yeah, it was we interviewed Dusty Grant on the same day.
Yeah.
And
that was like one of the first interviews that you guys did.
Yeah, it was one of the first Thirsty Thursday. Actually, it's an artist spotlight. It's not a Thirsty Thursday.
That was a long time ago.
Yep. But those guys, they've stayed their course and really stayed focused on what they wanted to do. And man, they just have this sound it's I can't wait to see where they go with it, you know.
I don't even want to speculate, or I don't want to give my opinion on what they sound like. I just want the listeners to be able to check it out, because I have my own opinions about, and I think it's
I will say this. I will say this one thing about them is they don't have one particular sound.
No,
they do not have one particular sound.
I don't know. They do have a core theme that I hear, and it I don't know.
Well,
there's an emotion. There's an emotion that they evoke.
I will say that they stick with it. Like every song has that 6 different genres thrown in there, it's different styles or something. It goes through so many motions, but I mean, it's not like you start the song out in one tempo and style and in the same way. It's all chopped up. And I think that's what makes it so great, because you hear a lot of different influences, and you definitely don't know
what's coming next. You know.
Yeah, I think we said that in the interview with them that last time, but anyway, yeah, we will. We're talking to them about
their album release.
Yeah, getting together and I don't know when we're going to do that. When is the album release?
March 21st.
They are playing with Capybara and the Skeptics.
Yeah. So I will say probably in the next couple weeks we will be.
I think it's scheduled for here in next couple weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
So really looking forward to talking with them and talking about their upcoming EP that they're releasing. Like I said, we got a chance to sample it. Wow, is all I can say. I mean, each and every track is, like Derek said, a little bit different, but with an underlying theme. It's just well put together. I feel like a story is being told with those songs.
Yep.
And I think that's what they were going for. Yeah, I think they had kind of a concept that they were after, and yeah, it sounds great.
But, that's just a fucking tip of the iceberg. The last few names that we've dropped, NG&K and Cynthia Rausch and Arthur Gunn and all that. That's just
Great Moon Hoax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg, man. It really is. The scene is – there's so much good shit out there to go listen to.
Easy Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Would you like me to go on?
I don't know if we got enough time, but
yeah, we don't.
I dig them all.
Yeah, we really do want to thank our artists. We couldn't do this without you. We really couldn't. We really appreciate the fact that you trust us with your promotion and to put your music out there for the world to hear. Your music's been heard in over 150 countries. Right, Eric?
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
All 50 states, constant rotation 24/7. So, yeah, we can't thank you guys enough. Can't thank our listeners enough. Go check us out at ict-radio.com. Make sure you go over to Podbean and check out the Thirsty Thursday podcast. We also do
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a 5-star rating. All that good stuff. Also on the page, we do have on the web page, we have the Mind of a Musician podcast, and that is hosted by Nathan Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have the Trench Brothers podcast, and that's hosted by the guys over at In the Trenches. They do beer reviews and they just have a bunch of fun over there, and just a great podcast.
It's always a good Thursday morning listening to them guys, and Nathan too. I mean, excellent.
Oh yeah,
podcasts. They make our fucking podcast look like shit. And
hey, we try.
We just got a pile of poop over here with some sprinkles on it,
We're partial to it though. So no, they really do. Trench Bros have a great podcast if you're into beer and
who isn't
shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans. That's a good word for it. Nathan,
who isn't into shenanigans?
Right.
And we are working on some other shit.
Yes, we are. I was just talking to.
Oh, we need to get started. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I am too. Me and Seth have been talking. Seth and I work together, and we've been talking about what we want to do, and we're super excited because we're a couple of nerds that like that kind of stuff. So. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting way into it lately too. But yeah, we got a lot of shit to tackle. It'll be. I don't know why we haven't started yet. I guess busy schedules and life and all that shit. But
yeah, I anticipate starting pretty soon and hitting it pretty hard because we got. There's such good music coming in from everywhere.
Oh yeah,
I guess we can announce it, right, Derek?
Yeah, maybe that'll give us some fucking motivation.
Now we're gonna have to do it.
I don't know. We announced the chicken nuggets thing fucking 2 years ago, and I still haven't done that.
But I feel like this one's really gonna happen pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely down to sit in on that one too. I love listening to music, so.
That one's called Open Mic Podcast.
Yeah.
This is going to be a submissions from all over the world.
And we've got a ton of them.
Yeah. We've been getting a lot of submissions lately from everywhere. And our whole premise is to keep it like a open mic night at a bar. You walk in, you know, people sign up, they perform, and we're kind of just going to talk about the music in between each song a little bit, what we thought about it, and
honest opinions,
where they're from, that sort of thing, where you can find them.
Well, you know, it's kind of like this, you know, how we play some music in the beginning, middle, and end. It'll probably be
it's gonna be more music, probably
about 6-ish songs. I don't know. We'll
yeah.
Get into it, see what happens, but
probably focusing on about an hour. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just promote, because there's a lot. I mean, we get a lot of good shit nationally. That
internationally.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like man, and it kills me that more people don't get to hear this stuff. So hopefully that's what our mission will be to.
It's essentially a music discovery podcast where you can discover new stuff from all over the world that we've selected that we think people need to hear, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
excited.
Get that up. So
yeah, we're excited about putting our little show together too.
We got it. We got it all. It's like right there. It's about ready to go. But yeah, you and Seth, you guys have got your stuff. And
what are you guys doing?
I think we're gonna not really conspiracy stuff, but more like wild stories from history. We had talked about some crazy stuff that Nikola Tesla had talked about. There was some other stuff that man, we've been talking about it for a couple weeks now, and you know, we've got a good catalog of probably 6 to 8 of these stories. They're just so incredible that they're almost unbelievable. You know,
dude, I got into conspiracy theory. There's a podcast called Conspiracy Theories. It's just plain and simple.
Mm.
Dude, I'm telling you what, dude, I thought I was gonna have to put a fucking tinfoil hat on. Like, I listened to that shit for like 3 or 4 days.
A lot of it's pretty convincing sometimes, you know.
I don't like it because I'm fucking already bad, and I already don't trust the fucking government. And start listening to the JFK fucking conspiracy and
the
New World Order. Get into that one. That'll fucking really.
Oh man, I'm into all of it.
I
watch it all.
Oh, that and the prison system, how it's the prison industrial complex.
Yeah, it's a business. It's a private business.
Yeah, you don't think about. I mean, I think everybody kind of knows that, or to an extent, but you start listening to the.
Gotta have customers.
Shit. Oh my god, yeah, you gotta have like 97% of the beds filled. Or you gotta fucking yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
It'll get your fucking brain all warped and yeah. Anyway, so you guys are veering off from the conspiracies a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just going to try to talk about, you know, crazy stuff, crazy stories from history, not necessarily conspiracy, but just really interesting, cool stuff. You know, a lot of the topics are maybe inventors or engineers that had like I think it was Thomas Edison had a spirit phone that he claimed worked, that he could talk to the dead. And this kind of was like brushed under the rug after his death, and he had given the plans to 3 of his assistants, and they mysteriously died. You know, just kind of stuff like that.
Huh. Well, see, I'd listen to that.
Yeah, just really cool stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the open mic podcast that the guys, and hopefully I can get on it a little bit and review some music for you. So check that stuff out. It's coming up soon.
Yeah, dude. We'll there's probably some other shit that we'll be working on too.
Oh yeah, I'm
sure we'll come up with an idea.
We gotta throw enough stuff up against the wall and see if it sticks.
Right.
But speaking of that, it looks like we're coming to the end of our time here tonight. And you know what we like to do at the end of these?
Oh, Jesus. Is it that time?
It looks like it. I can see the timer clicking away.
My head's spinning because I'm like, ooh, wonder what's been said since last week on there.
Oh, here we go. So
I hope we have something good here.
Craigslist misconnections. Oh, man.
Misconnections.
Attractive couple looking for a male. Text me on my Kick. And I'm not going to say that because Derek gets mad at me. Young, attractive couple looking for a male friend or possibly a couple. Send pic with reply and I'll give you the details. So, yeah. There is a Kick. Is it a username? I don't know.
I don't know, probably.
Is Kick one of them dating apps?
I think it's like a messenger deal.
KIK.
I think it's like a messenger type
Oh
app.
my gosh. Sweet and sexy. Hey, gentlemen. Sweet and sexy in Wichita. Hey, gentlemen. Want to have a good time? Come by and see me, ready to please and tease. You'll leave wanting more. 100% real, safe pics, play only.
Sounds like a fucking gas station fucking bathroom line, dude. Like,
Oh my gosh.
call me for a
Like,
good
yeah.
time.
For a good time.
For a good time, call 555.
Well, this one's so you guys, if you guys listen to the podcast, you'll remember we talked about the burly married bears.
Yeah, we didn't have him last week. I was wondering where he went.
Well, they're back, but but their post has been flagged for removal.
Ooh, they must be kicking it up a notch.
I don't know. 'Cause here's
See,
another.
that's why they got to write scratch and post or whatever they write.
Oh my god, that was the best one ever.
You want to touch my wiener? You write that and you get fucking flagged. But you can write
You want to
they're
scratch from
looking
a
for a
post.
scratch to itch or whatever the fuck.
Jeez.
That's why they write these weird fucking analogies and shit.
I don't know. So I'm sensing a trend here. Close friendship. Text me on my Kick. I'm a girl looking for men to get together for a close relation or close friendship. If you need the affection of a like-minded person, please contact me. Any race is welcome. Well,
That's
why would you
nice.
need to add that.
Shit. Seems like that should just be, you don't have to say
that should
that.
just be a known. That's
It's
a given.
2020, motherfucker.
That's a given. All right.
I feel like there's a problem if you have to say that. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Talking about some itches to scratch.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Angry Inch.
Shout out to Strong Like Bull. All right. Lunch hour fun. Older male, West Wichita. DWM, divorced white male, looking for younger males who need to scratch that occasional itch.
what is it?
It's just
with
occasional. It's not all the time. It's occasional.
that? What's with the
Is there
itch?
like a lingo going on? Or?
There may be. We don't know.
I think
about
there
this
is a
stuff.
language here, dude. Like,
Hey, this may be how these type of things happen.
because I get the fucking hairy bear thing, whatever. Like, that makes a little bit of sense. Like, the fucking
my God.
just an old guy looking for lunch with some young dudes and scratch that itch. Where does that fit in, dude? It
Oh,
don't fit in anywhere.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's not speculate.
These fuckers.
Okay, let's move on.
It's a twisted world out there.
Yeah. Trinity at Yes Way in Hutchinson. Seen you tonight and commented on your nails. You said they were your weapons, and I made a comment. Let's talk. This guy wants to get scratched.
See, well, maybe you ought to hit up our last fucking contestant on there.
Well, it's probably a dude. It's probably a chick though. Whereas Other one's looking for a dude.
Well, he wants to get scratched. There's
I guess
plenty of dudes out
There's
there.
lots of scratching and itching going on.
There is. I don't get it.
Oh, my gosh.
I never use that as
Why
a
don't they just
pickup
come out
line.
and say it?
I know, because I get fucking flagged.
Some of them
here we
do.
go.
Obviously, some of them do.
This is it again, dude. Here we go. Fourth wheel, Wichita. I think this is maybe the same. No, it's different wording. Hi, I have 2 boy tires and a girl tire. Looking for another girl tire for upcoming get-together. All 3 of my tires are in their 30s. If you have a couple tires, that would work too.
No.
I just don't, people. Why, man?
It makes me want to go watch the movie Cars or something, dude.
Oh my god! Why?
Lightning McQueen looking for.
Need some tires.
Good God, dude. I just don't. I don't get it.
Oh God. Jiminy Christmas. Well,
That's when you go to meet up with them and just dump like fucking 80 tires in their yard, dude, and drive away.
You said you need some tires.
Clearly, it said they needed tires.
Oh, we're not going to talk about that one.
These fucking people are out of their mind, man.
Right? Who wants tires dumped in their yard willingly?
All right. So we do like to end these on a possible misconnection, or at least I try to. Okay, so this one is Dylan's at 31st and Seneca on Monday. So this is pretty recent. You were the beautiful young lady who let me cut in line at the checkout. We shared glances a couple of times, and you even gave me a last chance to say something once I was done. You had dark hair and a powerful smile. I regret not taking the time. Tell me what I had so I know it's you. I hope you see this. I know it's a long shot, but I have to try since I didn't yesterday.
Southside.
Southside. What exactly is a powerful smile?
She's missing like
Did it
ear to
knock
ear,
you over? I mean-
motherfucker. Missing like 6 teeth. Fucking powerful smile.
On the south side, a powerful smile means they have all of their teeth.
Yeah. Damn it.
I'm joking. I love the south side.
All right.
It
As
reminds
fucked
me
up as you may be.
It reminds me of something that like Donald Trump would say. A powerful smile. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Powerful smile. A terrible Trump.
It's like,
impression.
no, you had a weak smile.
Right, was it?
All right,
Smile was pretty fucking weak.
we better get out of here, but we want to thank Norton's for sponsoring us. We want to thank the listeners, the bands.
Oh yeah.
I want to thank you 2 gentlemen for sitting down with me again this week.
All right, that about does it for our show. But before we go, we want to talk about the Winterfest Bluegrass Festival that's coming up this weekend in East Wichita at the Marriott. Derek, can you give us a little more details on what's going on over there?
Yeah, the Kansas Bluegrass Association's 31st annual Winterfest Bluegrass Festival is February 21st to the 22nd. It's at the Marriott in Wichita. So there's a structured slow jam that kicks off the festival at 2 p.m. on Friday. The show actually starts at 6, but yeah, you got the jam and everything there. You heard her talking about that last week.
Yep.
Or 2 weeks ago, I suppose. Some of the performers include an up-and-coming Mild 12, who've been nominated for IBMA's Album of the Year, New Artist of the Year, Breaking Grass, the Dalton Gang, featuring Mason Rubel, and Oklahoma's Steel Wind, which we've actually played a show with them before, and they are bad to the bone.
Yep.
And then Haymakers.
Powerhouse right there.
Yeah, the Haymakers, that consists of we're gonna play them. Dustin Arbuckle and
Mark Foley, Tom Page, Ed Farha, and Dennis Harden.
oh shit. Anyway.
Some other things that are going to be going on out there during this Winterfest Bluegrass Festival is if you're a musician, they also have workshops on Saturday morning.
Right.
They also have stuff for kids, but the workshops include guitar workshop, a banjo workshop, a fiddle workshop. Looks like there's a bass workshop, a mandolin workshop that I'm going to go to, a ukulele workshop, and a harmonica workshop. So
there's also a workshop for music apps for iPad.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of cool stuff out there.
Kids Jam. So there's a youth showcase. So kids are free to enter the showcase, I believe. And they have instruments there that you can go learn how to play for a couple hours and then go perform it. You know, it's pretty neat.
So Saturday afternoon, starting at noon, they're going to start out with the Dalton Gang, Driven, Breaking Grass, Mile 12. And then at 4 o'clock, they are going to feature the youth showcase. So I think that's some of the kids that entered into the showcase are going to put something together. And, you know, the next day they're going to get up on stage and show everybody what they came up with. That's going to bring us into the supper break for Saturday afternoon. And then Saturday evening kicks back off at 6:10 with the KBA youth players. And that's the Kansas Bluegrass Association youth players. So that'll be really cool. After that, they're going to have the Hall of Fame ceremony, followed by the Dalton Gang, Driven, Breaking Grass, and Mile 12 to close out the show at 10 p.m. So make sure you get out there and check out the 2020 Kansas Bluegrass Winterfest.
And tickets can be purchased for $55 for an advance pass. That's all weekend, gets you in all weekend. And if you go up there, you want to hang out, you don't want to leave, you can go get you a room, $101 a night, but make sure you mention it's the Bluegrass rate. And just call the Marriott in Wichita, and they'll take care of you. So I'm looking forward to it. I know we'll be there hanging out, and I know I'm going to take the kid up there and let her jam around on some instruments, and
maybe she'll get in on the showcase.
Very much looking forward to picking Dustin Arbuckle's brain a little bit on the harmonica, man.
Right. And I get to pick one of the Mile 12 guys on the mandolin, so I'm super stoked for that.
David Benedict.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's going to be an exciting time, and I can't wait. And I'm sure we'll probably go live or something.
Yeah, we should.
Heck yeah.
Do something, pictures, all sorts of cool shit. So
yeah, be there Saturday or Friday and Saturday. It's going to be a good time. The vendors, always pretty cool out there. You can go look at some new instruments if you're in the market. They have some super high quality instruments available out there as well. And just there's picking rooms. Just go around, jam. You know, if you want to come jam, come on.
Come on. Come on down.
So, all right. Well, with that being said, you want to end it on some haymakers?
Let's do it. I don't know what we're going to play, but it's going to be good.
Yep, these guys will be they'll be at the Kansas Bluegrass Winterfest. So,
and they got harmonica here, and they will be teaching the harmonica workshop. So.
And you.
All right. All right. Well, I guess that will do it for this week.
All right, here's some haymakers.
Well, I once knew a preacher preached the Bible through and through. He went down to Deep Ellum, now his preaching days are through. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Now when you go down to Deep Ellum, put your money in your pants. With the ladies in Deep Ellum, brother, you don't stand a chance. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep Ellum blues. Too deep Ellum, put a razor in your boot. There's a 7-foot man with a derby hat, and he's looking around for you. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep Ellum blues. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep Ellum blues. Well, now when you get to Dallas, boys, I'll tell you where to go. Take yourself down to Deep Ellum, brother, you can get some more. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. I said, Lord, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep